In this video, we're gonna check out the Pont de Gard, which is one of the biggest and best preserved ancient Roman aqueducts anywhere in the world. I'm on my way to the Pont de Gard Aqueduct right now, and I've taken a bus from Nimes. I took the 121, and it dropped me off in Remoulins, which is a small town, and now I have to walk about 40 minutes to get to the aqueduct. So there's a few buses, but they don't come very often, so my choice was either walk for 40 minutes or wait another hour to get on the bus, so I decided I was gonna walk. So here's a place where you can rent kayaks, so you can actually kayak down the river under the aqueduct, which is pretty cool. Those look like stone pines. Those are trees that you see quite a bit around Rome. I wonder if those are old aqueduct stones. Thousand-year-old olive tree. So here we are at the Pont de Gard. What a marvel of engineering. So this thing is 48 meters high, which makes it the tallest ancient Roman aqueduct anywhere in the world. So just to give you some reference, the Aqua Claudia in Rome is only 30 meters tall, and that's pretty high. So this is also the only 3-level aqueduct anywhere in the world. So the bottom level is the bridge, and then you can actually walk across it. And then the top 2 levels are the actual aqueduct. Actually, the aqueduct is at the highest level, and that would bring water from Eusetia all the way to the city of Nimes, that was then called Nemausus. So the aqueduct's total length is about 50 kilometers, so it has to wind its way through the mountains to get to Nimes, and the gradient is very small. It's only 1 in 3,000. So for each centimeter of descent, well, it goes across 3,000 centimeters. And if you ask me, that's almost as impressive as the sheer height of the thing. So just that they had so much precision back then is just fascinating and kind of mind-blowing. And that grade was necessary because the whole thing operated by gravity. So they actually had to find a water source that was higher than the destination. So Nimes was not close to any sources of water. So that's why they had to go so far away. They had to find a spring in the mountain, connect the aqueduct to it, and then bring that ever so slightly downhill so that it could reach the city. And I think it took something like 50 something hours to reach the city. So it was somewhat of a slow flowing water. And we saw the place where it arrived, so that was the Castellum Divisorum. So why did the aqueduct survive? Well, it's pretty simple. It was a bridge, it was useful. And the local lords and bishops, they would control the bridge. They would charge people to cross, and then they were incentivized to also maintain the bridge. And yeah, it came down to us today. There used to be vehicles that would drive across here, but in the early 2000s they stopped that. They even tore down some buildings in the area to make this a more natural place, to revert it to what it used to look like. And you can walk across the bridge. Access to the area is free, so if you have a car you have to pay for parking. It's like €9. There's a museum, and yeah, the whole place is just really nice. There's people fishing, there's people swimming in the river, you can kayak, you can canoe. So you might have noted these stones sticking out of the middle structure of the aqueduct. So those are actually to hold up scaffolding. So when they were building this and when they were maintaining it, they would connect scaffolding there, they would connect lifting equipment, and they just left those stones there when they were done. So the scaffolding would have connected there, and they would have used them for the construction and maintenance. There's a rectangular hole in the stone down here, and I wonder if that's not part of the scaffolding. So I wonder if they didn't used to anchor some beam of wood here or something, and use that to support the scaffolding that would have gone up the side of the aqueduct. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, then please consider subscribing and activating notifications. Thank you for watching.